Hi everyone, I'm back again to make a soap using an aroma fragrance, mistletoe and ivy. For me this will be quite a complicated soap because I'm going to be putting some embeds into the soap as well as flowers on the top that I have piped. And I'm also going to add some leaves and maybe some extra flowers to the top of the soap. So in my embeds I did put some of the fragrance already. It behaved quite well. In my mixture at the moment I have got some hardened soft oils that are melted down and I have my goat's milk already in there. So I'm just going to give that a light blend to start off with. So because I put my goat's milk in first, the rest of my lye water is distilled water and caustic soda, and I'm going to just use my little sieve to pour that in down the side. Now because my embeds made about a quarter of my soap mixture, I'm going to pour some of the mixture off and set aside for some flowers and leaves. So I've just got two small little containers here, and this one will be a green called Lime Spider by My Mica Obsession. So I'm just going to give these a light stir at the moment, and I thought I might just put some white to the side. This is just made up with titanium dioxide and distilled water. So the rest of my mixture, I'm going to have two layers. My bottom layer will be a red and my top layer will be a white. So I really just want to mix these up to half and half. Now I want to put my fragrance oil in before I stick blend. Now the red that I'm using is by Aussie Soap Supplies and it's red mica. It's not a true bright red, unfortunately. It goes towards more a pink tone. But I have made my flowers out of this colour, so I'm just going to go with that. Now I have titanium dioxide mixed up with distilled water is one of my colours, and the other one is a green called Lime Spider by My Mica Obsession. It's quite a bright shade of green, but it should work really well for this soap. The fragrance that I'm going to use today is Mistletoe and Ivy, which is an aroma fragrance. It's got quite a Christmas feel to it, so the green and the white, and I've also got some red. I'll be using those as well. So I'll just divide this into half. So I'm just using my mould today And I've got a plastic divider that I've just made out of the top of a takeaway container. It's just so I can get one half in green and one half in white. When I'm finished this, I will be cutting the soap into small squares, and that's the embeds that I'm going to be using. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And these should make for some perfect little embeds for our soap, which will be the mistletoe and ivy. And I will leave them in the mould for around 24 hours, maybe 12 hours to set up. So I'm back 24 hours later. I did cover my soap with some cling wrap, and the fragrance smells really nice at the moment. So when I make my batch, it should work out really well. So what I'm going to do is just unmold my soap. I'll just cut this up and fast forward it through this section. So I'll cut the white one up the same, and all of my embeds will be ready for my soap that I make tomorrow. So for my bottom layer, I'm going to be using the red with some white embeds, and these are just pure soap that I made yesterday, and I cut them up this morning. So I'm going to place those into there, so they're going to be quite random where they go. Just want to make sure I've stirred that through really well, and I can see that the soap's coated. So here we go, the embeds with the lime spider, and I'm just going to tip the whole lot in to make it quicker. And give that a stir through. And I'll just carefully spoon the first lot in because I don't really want to break through. Now I have my embeds that I made a couple of days ago, so I have kept them in an airtight container. So I'm just going to place these on the top. Some of these will be cut in half because of the size of them, but I'm not too worried about that. So I've been stirring these every minute and they're still loosening up, but they're getting a lot firmer. It's not dropping off that very much at all. So I have 2 glasses with Wilton tips in them. Now for the white, I haven't used this tip before. It's a Wilton 2C. I'm hoping just to make some flowers to fill in, really, more than anything. So I'm just going to put that into there. And the green, which is certainly a little bit looser than the white, because white firms up because of the titanium dioxide. And I've just got a leaf tip in this one. So I'm just going to add some leaves first and then some white flowers over the top. So I've pretty much covered my soap with roses and some flowers and leaves. I'm going to let this set up for 24 hours and I'll see you back for the cut. Hi everyone, I'm back to cut the mistletoe and ivy. I've been really excited to cut this one. It's only been 24 hours and it has set up a lot faster than what I thought, maybe because of the embeds as well. The fragrance at the moment is still not overpowering. It's quite nice though. We should be able to get some really nice bars of soap out of this. So I'm just going to use my new soap cutter. And I am going to place this on the side because I don't want any of those embeds on the top falling through. And I will just cut a small amount off the end bit first. Well, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I will cut through the bars now and give you some more close-ups towards the end. Well, I've really enjoyed making this video on mistletoe and ivy goat's milk soap. It's turned out so much better than what I thought it would. I love the chunks of the white and the green through the soap, and also the piped roses, the little white flowers and the leaves. This video will end up being a lot longer than what I thought, because I do want to include some short videos on how I made the embeds and some piping of the flowers and the roses as well. Hopefully I'll see you back for my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.